Hey guys, Justin Bryant here from selfmadesuccess.com, and in this video I'm going to show you 21 business motivation videos that will inspire you to succeed. Not only will these make you just get the adrenaline going, have that breakthrough that makes you want to get to work and do what you need to do and pursue the right things, but these videos will also teach you how things become successful, why success happens, why failure happens, and the science behind it all, and you will hear some of the most inspiring stories along the way. So I want to go over real quick these 21 motivational videos to help you get over the hump and pursue and succeed with whatever it is you want to succeed in. Number one is Steve Jobs' 2005 Stanford Commencement speech, and this is going to be one of the most incredible breakthrough speeches you've ever heard, talking about how he struggled. Steve Jobs, of course, had immense success with Apple, turned it into the tech giant that it is today, and he talks about his own struggles, how he became successful, what you have to do, what he believes the keys to success were, and what to do to motivate yourself and pursue the right things. Number two, I am first, not second. This is a video that will inspire you to settle for nothing less than the best, for nothing less than first, not settling for second. There's a famous quote that says, once you start settling for second, that's what happens to you, and you can't allow yourself to just take less and settle for less. This video will motivate you, it'll get your adrenaline going, and it'll make you want to get to work. Number three, Neil Gaiman, Inspirational Commencement speech at the University of the Arts, 2012. You may have heard Tim Ferriss reference this speech many times in his podcast. If you listen to the Tim Ferriss show, it's one of the most inspiring speeches I've ever heard. It's entertaining, but it's also something that inspires you and makes you want to change the course of your life for the better. And this is a very famous writer who knows how to put together an inspiring, amazing speech, and you will not be disappointed by listening to it. Number four, passion, the secret ingredient to success. And this video will help you find your passion. It will give you stories of some of the most famous people that have gone through so many failures to finally succeed, and how you need to keep pushing forward no matter what happens, because settling for less after failing is something you will regret later on in life. It's on the Addicted to Success TV channel, and you will not be disappointed in this video. Number five, Gary Vaynerchuk, building personal brand within the social media landscape. And the thing about Gary Vaynerchuk, of course you've probably heard of him. He's an entrepreneur. He built a very successful wine business, but then he left because he got to where he wasn't 100% sure that that's what he wanted to do the rest of his life, and he's a firm believer that you have to do what you want to do, and he talks about that, his own struggles, how you can overcome yours, and he shows you how passion and perseverance can really make your life incredible, and he talks about that in really one of the most inspiring speeches I've ever seen. Number six, The Keys to Life, Running and Reading. This is by Will Smith, of course, one of the famous actors of our generation, and he talks about the 2 keys to life. He's talking to a group of kids at a awards ceremony. It's only 1 minute and 18 seconds long. There's no reason not to take a minute to listen to this inspiring speech. And he talks about his 2 keys to success in life, running and reading. Number 7, Jim Carrey, Choose Love Over Fear. Jim Carrey, a very successful comedic actor, and someone who inspires a lot of people and brings a lot of joy to their life. talks about how you should ask for what you want from the universe, and you should pursue what you really want, and you shouldn't settle for less, because many times settling for less is just as risky as pursuing what you really want. And he says, never give in to fear, never fear of failing, because you will regret it in the long run. And Jim Carrey, of course, knows how to deliver a great speech. Number 8, be phenomenal. Another great YouTube video that will just get your blood flowing. This is just one of those adrenaline pumping motivational videos that will get you up and ready to work and ready to grind and get stuff done. It's on the Motivational Grid YouTube channel, well-known YouTube channel that has all kinds of motivational stuff. So you might even watch some of their other videos after watching this one, but this is one of their best ones, and it's called Be Phenomenal. Number 9, Sting, How I Started Writing Songs Again. This is about Sting, of course, very famous musician, a lot of classic rock and other types of music that he's known for, and he went through a period of his life, even after being successful, where he wasn't even motivated to write songs. And he talks about getting over the lack of motivation and how you can get back on track, whether you've been successful yet or not. Number 10, life equals risk. And this video will show you that you can't just spend your life avoiding failure and avoiding risk, because you will never get anything worth having if you do that. Life Equals Risk is a quick video, and it will really inspire you in the best way, in a quick way, and it's a very popular video. But the main thing to take from this video is you can't live life the way it should be lived without risk. Number 11, Boniface, Mwangi, The Day I Stood Up Alone. And I'm not sure if I said his name right, but he is someone that is very inspiring to a lot of people, and he talks about the strength and the motivation to stand up for something he believed in, even when no one else would, even when he didn't have hardly any support around him. He stood up for what he thought was right, and whether it's for business or another cause, he shows you how to find that inner strength and how he did it as well. Number 12, How Bad Do You Want It? Another video that will inspire you in many ways by just seeing how someone works extremely hard to get where they want to go, and how putting in the time when other people are too lazy to do so gives them the edge to succeed and achieve the better things in life. It talks about stories, and a great story about success that will make you want to just get up, get your adrenaline going, and get to work. Number 13, Larry Smith, Why You Will Fail to Have a Great Career. And it's not a degrading or demotivational video. It's actually very inspiring, because it tells you why most people don't succeed and maybe why you haven't yet. Larry Smith talks about, in this TED Talk, the excuses we make for ourselves, how to identify them, and how to rid yourself of them so that you can pursue something great instead of just good or average or settle for less. Number 14, David Carr, The Hotshots Don't Always Win. It's a great commencement speech that David Carr gave in 2014, and this speech is 40 minutes long, but if you stick with it, you will be inspired beyond belief by someone who wasn't naturally gifted, not naturally a hot shot, as he might say. He became a very well-known journalist, but he also struggled with alcohol addiction and things like that, getting arrested. He is not afraid to talk about his flaws and his mistakes. He will show you that you don't have to be a natural, you don't have to be gifted to make a name for yourself and pursue the things that you are passionate about. Number 15, Why Work Doesn't Happen at Work by Jason Fried. And the thing about this speech is he talks about, in this TED Talk, why we aren't as productive as we should be in the workplace, in the office, while we prefer to work in other places. Maybe it's your back porch at your home, maybe it's your home office, maybe it's somewhere else, but he talks about the science behind why people don't get anything done or don't feel like they're productive at work when they need something done the most, or when they have to go into overdrive and get something done with a quick deadline. They work better in places that they choose rather than places their employers choose. So it's an interesting and inspiring video that you definitely need to check out. Number 16, Secrets of Success in 8 Words, 3 minutes by Richard St. John. Richard St. John, great speaker, and he speaks on the secret of success in 8 words in 3 minutes. He took a huge talking point that he makes usually for a few hours to, say, college students, and compressed it into a 3-minute speech about the 8 words that describe the secrets to success and who the famous successful people he got them from, how he came up with those 8 words, all in just 3 minutes. And it will really give you a great breakthrough and show you what you need to pursue and what principles you need to live by. Number 7, How to Get Your Ideas to Spread by Seth Godin. Seth Godin, of course, one of the more famous marketing minds in the world. He's written many best-selling books, like Tribes, for instance, and he is a very interesting person to listen to because he thinks differently than most people. He tells you about how to get your ideas to spread, why some people succeed, why others don't, why some things go viral, why other things get forgotten, and it will just show you how to build a business that spreads. Number 18, Richard St. John again. Success is a continuous journey. He talks about how there is no destination, how he personally failed after succeeding because he stopped doing the things that got him successful in the first place, and he talks about how you always need to constantly improve. It's an inspiring story, and he does it in a quick 5-minute speech in a TED Talk, and you will really understand how to approach success after listening to this. Number 19, The Tribes We Lead by Seth Godin again. Seth Godin, of course, like I just mentioned, one of the greatest marketing minds, one of the greatest people at looking at ideas and thinks differently than most people do. He talks about how success comes from tribes now and in the future. It's not about just the old ways of doing business. It's about what kind of following we can build and what kind of groups of people we are associated with and how we can use that to become successful. And it's a great TED Talk. You will really be inspired by it, and it comes from somebody that you just have to respect and who just looks at things completely different than anyone you will ever see. Number 20, Build a Tower, Build a Team by Tom Wujec. Not sure if I said his name right, but he gives a great speech in a TED Talk about how a simple exercise showed them how people really work together and how they collaborate. They tested different age groups, kindergartners versus, say, graduates from college, how kindergartners do better at collaborating and getting the job done than, say, people who just got a degree in business or architecture or something like that. And he just goes over how simple things like this, like collaboration with others, is something you have to master, how to do it, and some great stories behind it. It's just 7 minutes. It's a great listen. And last but not least, How to Start a Movement by Derek Sivers. A quick video. It's just 3 minutes long, and he talks about how a movement gets started. Once you have a business, once you're inspired to work, once you kind of know the principles to work by, This shows you how to build a movement, and when you have a movement, you can monetize anything. If you can build a group of thousands or millions of people that are involved in something with you leading, you can do anything you want to accomplish. And he shows you in just 3 minutes how a movement is started, how leadership really works in the real world no matter what it applies to. So if you got something from this video, if you feel like you learned something, check out my playlist. I'm going to have a playlist ready for you with the most inspiring business motivational videos on YouTube that I come across, that I've watched, that I really got a lot from. These videos will be included, and I will be adding videos as time goes on. So check out that playlist on my YouTube channel. Also, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe so I can create more videos like this for you to help you build better businesses. And if you feel like there's some videos that should have been included, or you have some other favorite motivational business videos that I didn't include, or you just want to let me know what you thought about this video, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to see more in-depth blog posts on motivation, business, personal development, and some other courses and tools you can use, go to selfmadesuccess.com. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day.